Today, we're honoring a true legend of South African storytelling, Nandi Nyembe, the beloved actress who left an incredible mark on film, TV, and theater. In 2025, her passing at age 75 sent shockwaves through Mzansi and beyond, and we're here to celebrate her life, legacy, and the impact she had on generations. We're diving into everything: her biography, age, kids, love life, net worth, houses, lifestyle, and the details of her funeral that brought South Africa together to say goodbye. This is a long one, packed with heartfelt details, stories, and insights about a woman who was more than an actress. She was a mother, a mentor, and a trailblazer. Whether you grew up watching her in Soul City or Yizo, or you're just discovering her work, stick around for a tribute to Ma'am Nandi. Grab a tissue, get comfy, and let's dive into the extraordinary life of Nandi Nyembe. Let's do this. Let's start with Nandi Nyembe's biography, because her story is one of resilience, talent, and breaking barriers in a tough industry. Nandi Nyembe was born on January 19, 1950, in Kliptown, Johannesburg, South Africa, a township marked by the struggles of apartheid, per en.wikipedia.org. Growing up, she faced a tough childhood. Poverty, limited education, and the harsh realities of racial segregation shaped her early years. Her family moved between Botswana and East London before settling back in South Africa. Nandi's passion for performing emerged despite these challenges, but acting wasn't an easy path for a black woman during apartheid. In the 1970s, black actors were rarely cast in lead roles, often relegated to parts like maids, and white actors in blackface took bigger roles, per briefly.co.za. Nandi fought back through protest theater, joining groups that performed at night, dodging police tear gas and harassment to tell stories of resistance, per en.wikipedia.org. Her courage helped pave the way for black inclusion in South African entertainment. Her big break came in the 1990s with roles in Soul City as Sister Lizzie, a role that made her a household name, and Yizo, where her powerful performances captured the struggles of township life, per BBC.com. Over a 53-year career, she starred in iconic shows like Zone 14, as Nandi Sabia, Isabaya, Isathembiso, Ashes to Ashes, Jacob's Cross, Soul Buddies, and The Road, per centralnews.co.za. On the big screen, she's shown in films like A Reasonable Man and the Oscar-nominated Yesterday, both as a Sangoma, per RottenTomatoes.com. Even in her later years, she worked on House of Zwide and Adulting on Showmax, per centralnews.co.za. Nandi was also a Sangoma, traditional healer, from age 17, initiated after a mysterious illness where her urine tested with soil, a sign of her spiritual calling, per en.wikipedia.org. She mentored young actors, broke barriers, and became a cultural giant, with the South African government calling her the soul of South African storytelling, per dsac.gov. Sadly, her later years were marked by health and financial struggles, which we'll get to, but her legacy is eternal. Nandi Nyembe passed away on August 23, 2025, at 75, in a hospital in Soshanguve, Pretoria, just days after her birthday on August 19, per briefly.co.za. Her age, 75, was a testament to a life fully lived, but her passing sparked grief and anger across South Africa. Fans and colleagues mourned a woman who carried our struggles, our laughter, and our victories in every role, per dsac.gov.za. At 75, she was still active, despite health issues like spinal cord problems and knee surgeries that left her wheelchair-bound, per centralnews.co.za. X posts captured her timeless impact, with fans saying, "Ma'am Nandi at 75 was still a queen, her stories shaped us," per post 4. Let's talk about her funeral, because it was a beautiful, emotional send-off that showed how deeply Nandi was loved. Nandi was laid to rest on August 30, 2025, at Westpark Cemetery in Johannesburg, following a memorial service at the Market Theatre in Newtown on August 29, per timeslive.co.za. The memorial was packed with family, friends, and industry giants like actress Charmaine Tinta and actor Tshepo Masiko, per dailydispatch.co.za. Tributes poured in, celebrating her unforgettable performances and her role as a mentor. Her funeral service was held at Walter Sisulu Hall, a fitting venue for a woman who brought communities together through her art, per enca.com. The Nyembe family asked for privacy to mourn, but fans and colleagues filled social media with love, with posts like, "We said goodbye to Ma'am Nandi, but her legacy lives forever," per post 0. The South African government, through Minister Gayton Mackenzie, covered funeral costs, a gesture that sparked debate given Nandi's financial struggles in life, per bbc.com. At the memorial, actress Lerato Mbele's called out the government for failing artists, saying, "How long must we hear the same speeches?" per bbc.com. It was a moment of mourning but also a call for change. Now, let's get to Nandi's kids and family life. Nandi had one daughter, who also trained as a Sangoma but later stopped practicing, per en.wikipedia.org. Details about her daughter are private. Nandi kept her family life out of the spotlight, focusing public attention on her craft. Her grandson, Jabulani Nyembe, spoke for the family after her passing, saying, "To the world, she was a gifted actress. To us, she was our everything. Her love, laughter, and strength will stay with us always," per dsac.gov.ca. Nandi's family was her backbone, rooted in Kliptown, where she grew up. She was a pillar for them, despite financial hardships, like spending our 80,000 of her savings on her son's medical bills, possibly a stepson or relative, as only her daughter is confirmed, per briefly.co.za. Her family faced challenges, but Nandi's warmth shone through, with ex-posts noting, "Ma'am Nandi was a mother to her family and to Mzansi," per post 6. No siblings or parents are mentioned in recent sources, suggesting she outlived them or kept those details private. Was Nandi Nyembe married? There's no confirmed information about a wife or husband. Nandi was private about her romantic life, and sources like briefly.co.za and en.wikipedia.org don't mention a spouse. It's likely she was single or widowed by 2025, focusing on her daughter, grandson, and career. Her spiritual role as a Sangoma may have shaped her personal life, as she prioritized her calling and community, per en.wikipedia.org. Fans respect her privacy, with no ex-posts speculating on her love life, only celebrating her work. Net worth? Nandi Nyembe's net worth was estimated at $500,000 to $1 million in 2021, per briefly.co.za, but by 2025, she faced severe financial struggles. Despite a 53-year career, she revealed in April 2025 that she was broke, having spent her savings on her son's medical bills and earning little from roles like Adulting, where she wasn't a lead, per sundayworld.co.za. The South African entertainment industry's lack of royalties and pension funds hit her hard. She told Sunday World, "Our shows are played worldwide, but we get no royalties," per sundayworld.co.za. Fans and activists, like Masangita Masunga, were heartbroken, noting she had nothing despite her contributions, per news24.com. Ex-posts echoed this, with one saying, "Ma'am Nandi gave everything, but the industry gave her nothing back," per post 5. Her story sparked calls for better support for veteran actors. Houses? There's no confirmed information on Nandi owning multiple properties. She lived in a modest home in Soshanguve, Pretoria, where she passed away, per centralnews.co.za. In April 2025, a viral video showed her in this home, wheelchair-bound, appealing for financial help, per bbc.com. Unlike stars with lavish estates, Nandi's lifestyle was simple, shaped by her financial struggles and health challenges. Her home was functional, not flashy, reflecting her focus on family and work, per sundayworld.co.za. Fans on X noted, "Ma'am Nandi's home was humble, but her heart was huge," per post 10. Let's talk lifestyle, because Nandi Nyembe's life was about giving, even when she had little. In her later years, she was wheelchair-bound due to spinal cord issues and knee problems, relying on government hospitals like Charlotte Mac for care, as she had no medical aid, per centralnews.co.za. Despite this, she kept acting, taking roles in Adulting and preferring work over handouts, per centralnews.co.za. Her diet wasn't detailed, but as a Sangoma, she likely followed traditional practices, possibly incorporating herbs or simple meals, per en.wikipedia.org. Her style was understated, traditional attire for spiritual work, casual clothes otherwise, seen in her final video, per BBC.com. She didn't own luxury cars or travel extravagantly, staying rooted in Pretoria and Johannesburg. Socially, she was a mentor to young actors like Sanam, who helped her with groceries in 2025, per briefly.co.za. Her hobbies included storytelling and spiritual healing, connecting with her community as a Sangoma, per en.wikipedia.org. With no major social media presence, her legacy lived through her roles and fan tributes, like Ma'am, Nandi was our go-go, a beautiful soul, per post 4. Her philanthropy came through inspiring young actors in townships, showing them they could dream big, per dsac.gov.ca. Nandi faced big challenges. Apartheid's restrictions limited her early career, and police disrupted her protest theater with tear gas, per en.wikipedia.org. Financially, she struggled despite her fame, with no royalties or industry support, per sundayworld.co.za. Her health battles, spinal issues, knee surgeries, and wheelchair dependence, were tough, per centralnews.co.za. Her 2021 House of Zwide character's death sparked false rumors of her real-life passing, causing panic, per en.wikipedia.org. Yet, she remained resilient, saying she wanted roles, not pity, per sundayworld.co.za. In summary, Nandi Nyembe, 75 at her passing on August 23, 2025, had a $500,000 to $1 million net worth in 2021 but died broke. She had one daughter, no confirmed spouse, and lived modestly in Soshanguve. Her funeral at West Park Cemetery united Mzansi in grief and gratitude. Her biography traces a fighter who shaped South African storytelling. What's your favorite Nandi role, Soul City or Yizo Yizo? Drop it in the comments, like if her story touched you, and share to honor her legacy. Want more on SA legends? Let me know. Thanks for watching, keep celebrating our icons, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.